The following comes with the certified cast vote records of Colorado, Nevada, Maryland, and Georgia. This is what they certify to be true and correct, and they're the sole source of tabulations from which the election is certified. We're going to start with Nevada on ranked choice voting and open primaries. State question number 3. Republicans voted 80% against it on an early vote, but only 55% against it in the election day vote. Democrats went from 40% down to 25%. That means Republicans went from a 4-to-1 ratio, that's 80% against it, to only a 1-to-1 ratio, basically, against it. Then we see here, this is Clark County and Washoe side by side. We go from 80% down to 49 in Clark County against ranked choice voting. And we have Democrats go from 46 down to 26. Democrats again go from 46 down to 26 in Washoe. Republicans go from 80% down to 56% in both counties. On the abortion vote, we see the same thing. Republicans go from 70 to 50 in Washoe, and then they do 62% in the mail. In both counties, we see they go from 70% to 50% in Clark, and from 70% to 52% again in Washoe. Democrats go from 6 to 10, and from 8 to 13 in Clark County. Both of them have the same mail-in pattern, except at the end, where they go 48% in the mail versus 62%. Arapahoe County, Colorado. In every county in Colorado except Arapahoe, there's a 30 to 40% difference between how Democrats and Republicans voted on Proposition B in the year of 2020. Except in Arapahoe, where they voted the exact same at all moments in time. This is the cumulative percentage. Let's see what the moving percentage looks like for the last 10,000 ballots cast. As you see, Democrats and Republicans moved in perfect parallel throughout the entire election in 2020 in Arapahoe County on Proposition B. Here's the same cast vote record, just sorted by a random number. And then there's no more parallel motion. This is how a fair election will look, where Democrats and Republicans both had a bipartisan consensus of 43% no on Proposition B. Do we see this type of parallel motion anywhere else? The answer is yes, in Clark County, Nevada in 2024. On the ranked choice voting and open primaries, we see parallel motion here. Here is the derivatives of the red and the blue. For the last 10,000 ballots cast, you can see the derivatives move in perfect parallel. Here's Arapahoe, 2020 Colorado. Here's Clark County, their mail-in vote on ranked choice voting in 2024. The only thing they have in common is Dominion voting systems. Here's how Republicans voted in El Paso County, Colorado. On abortion, this corresponds to 85% no, which is 5-to-1 against abortion, to 66% no at the end of the election. This is Republicans and Republicans only. There's no Democrats in there. Same thing for Maryland. Republicans went from 63% against abortion in the early and election day vote, and some reason only voted 37% against abortion in the second mail-in vote. These elections are rigged by default. God bless America.